Round. I mean, there's a lot of stuff as you
long range charge shotgun shots on players like Bad Sniper who started the day off so strong, but Snipe will start to rise. And there's another one. He's just looking through these small peak boxes, just the space in the end game to build up the box and get more of these. Every time you look out, there's so many people fighting to try to stay alive.
Yeah, you mentioned Vidil, who was very much alive in that last game, getting a record amount of 5 eliminations so far in his run in these grand finals. After that, still looking for more for everyone who was in this foot race. It was intense. They wanted to have a leg in the competition.
And we said it. Things that were missed. 7 Tor goes off on a spree, back-to-back-to-back elims, and he does it so well. There are so many people here in his lane, but for most of them, it's a false start in this endgame.
Yeah, he was sticking beside that Storm so much, looking for shots from box to box, had the AR to clear out walls. After that, got into boxes himself. If you couldn't get things from range, he was right up in your face and got elims on players like Mr. Savage. Moved past that, though, and still played a phenomenal game, ending somewhere near top 15.
But there's no signs of anybody lapping anyone else, except for maybe the Become Legends guys. There's so many of these names starting to push up towards the top, and look at that back-to-back. 2 players looking to lobby focus on the same person, and it works out for one, but then the player who he actually had taken a little bit from ends up getting put down. That was Snazy too.
Yeah, it was a rough run for Rifle here. Just look at all the things he had to overcome. Box to box while getting third party, still got the elimination down, got to hold down the wall, and the coolest RPG shot after this awesome elimination on the Thomas HD I've ever seen. Clay was saying it was hard to actually get this reloads down, get these power weapons situated, but he shoots an RPG, catches himself with a waterfall, and then connects with a drop-down charge pump. What a play.
What a shot at the ends. That is ridiculous. We've seen that a number of times from the Caddy launcher players. Kit Shockwave launcher so good, but in that case, he doesn't opt to use it at all, just relies on his pure instincts.
Dude, that's all it takes sometimes. Sundown likes to say it best. Some days you just have to make sure you can hit your shots better than someone else. And for Rifle, that's what we're seeing. He's like, hey, big time to make the moves. It's happening now. Now, guys, as the competition does heat up, we need to cool down. We have 3 games left before we make an FNCS champion. But with that being said, we're going to step away. When we return, we'll have the conclusion from Europe. See you guys in 5. Hello and welcome back to continued coverage of the FNCS Grand Finals. I'm your host, Zeke, joining us here on the desk as analysts. We got Shyway, we got Ball at PW. Gentlemen, we are halfway through the leg of this race. And these last 3 games are going to dictate who walks away as an FNCS champion. We're just going to get back into it because we have games on deck. We're sending it back over to our casters, Sundown and Play Daily, to get into the action.